You may know this wonderful lady as the Queen of Television, but her name is Betty Marion White Luden. Today we're going to be going over her personal life, her career, and her legacy. Betty White has a career spanning over 8 decades. She has one of the longest acting careers in history. She is best known for her role as Rose Island on the NBC show The Golden Girls. According to biography.com, Betty White was born in Oak Park, Illinois on January 17th, 1922, which would make her older than sliced bread. Sliced bread was invented on July 7th, 1928. Betty White was born to her mother, Tess Curtis White, and her father, Logan Horace White. When she was 2, her parents moved the family to Beverly Hills, which was meant she would have went to the Beverly Hills Unified School District. Betty White has been married 3 different times. Her first marriage was to Dick Barkle, which lasted a very short time from 1947 to 1947. Her second marriage was to Lane Allen, which lasted from 1947 to 1949. But her first 2 marriages weren't as long as her first marriage to Alan Ludden, the game show host, of course, which lasted from 1963 to 1981 until his death. Although Betty White didn't have any kids of her own, she did have 3 stepkids with Alan: David, Martha, and Sarah. According to famousbirthdays.com, Betty White has been acting for very long. When she first started acting, she was on a dance show which was not named. She was also starred in Blondie, This Is Your FBI, The Mary Taylor Moore Show from 1970 to 1977. This show led her to her getting her own show called The Betty White Show, which only lasted 1 season. Her most famous role was Rose Island on The Golden Girls, which lasted from 1985 to 1992. The show even got its own spin-off series called The Golden Palace, which starred Rue McClanahan, B. Arthur, and Estelle Getty, some of her most close friends until their deaths. From Miami to Cleveland, we are good to go. Betty White started a show called Hot in Cleveland, which was very much like The Golden Girls, but very different also. The set was very similar. The show lasted from 2010 to 2015. The show had 6 seasons. In 2010, Betty White became the oldest person to host Saturday Night Live at the age of 88. Recently, in her most recent projects, Betty White has not been able to do any actual on-screen acting, so she's been doing voice overacting. One of her most recent projects is Betty White, a baby chewing in Toy Story 4. In 2014, the Guinness World Records announced that Betty White has the longest actress career in history. Betty White's legacy is going to consist of her being America's Golden Girl, her rights with animal activists. In the interview with the Guinness Book of World Records, she was asked, "Is there anything that no one knows about you?" Betty White responded with, "Being around as long as I have, there are no secrets. But what people may be surprised to know, that I am a crossword advocate, and as well as a nature nut." Betty White's going to be known as Also in that interview, she was asked, is there any other profession that you would have gone into? Betty White responded with, hands down, a zookeeper, which honestly I could kind of see her doing even in her old age now. Betty White is going to be always known as America's Golden Girl. We looked over her personal career, her legacy, and her. This woman will always be in our hearts, even after her death. I forgot some